Hello and welcome to a Poor Choices commentated cast of Jokerz Sadistic Soul versus MrMath and RebornGaignun. Poor Choices being the poor lead commentator here, and I'm joined by the effervescent pddcm.
The true poorest choice on this cast.
And my pal Kamikaze Mario.
What up, guys?
Okay, so this is an interesting match because we have RebornGaignun, who was the tournament champion, with a new partner, versus Joker and Sadistic, two very good players with a long history together. What do you guys think going into this match?
I mean, it's definitely going to be a good match. Reborn and Math, they definitely have the skill, and Jokerz and Sadistic, I mean, don't they live in the same house? I mean, they got that synergy.
It's true, and we don't really know what to expect out of Math here. I mean, he is known for losing in the semifinals, 3-0 to Monkey, but Monkey's not in this match, so that might play a factor. PD, anything to add?
Guinan jumping. Whoa. Whoa.
Right?
Always full of surprises.
Right? Someone better be afraid. Okay, and with that horrible joke, let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
And let's do this.
All right, looks like they are starting the match on Highway. A bunch of ladies.
All right, sorry.
That's one way to start a match. Jesus, I know I would be kind of quivering on that.
All right, we do see that Reborn's off to a good start. He's got Friendship, he's got the decoy, and enough aura to use his lightning sword. Looks like they're ready for some built-in combos. Sadistic and Jokerz, not the best spawns right off the bat. Jokerz is pretty open. But Sadistic's off to a good aura start. Math at a terrifying +3 already, though. It looks like they're already going to go and give them some pressure.
Oh, that is a really interesting draw against each other. If they just use two magnetic fields to reduce his accuracy, then flip it over.
Oh,
so
that
the
is
friendships that are
very
going
interesting.
into Math are going to be in some trouble this time. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Yeah, Sadistic already at +9 with that strategy. Although a lightning sword was eaten, there's already a shield gone. This one's going to get fast and furious pretty quick. There we see the -3. So Math, even though he saw it happen, not able to get his shield up to block it.
Yeah, shoutouts to jumping that reincarnation even though it did no damage. Gotta love that fundamental technique.
Yep. Oh, big combo there on Reborn with the Thor's hammer and then the grab press. Reborn, though, seems unfazed, just sitting there ready to take a boost mine. He does get the array.
Another Thor.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
Wonderful combo again. Reborn had to feel a little bit crippled as a jumper there. Probably would have been able to cartwheel those.
That's super accurate. Thor's hammer is some crazy stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think as a Freya jumper he can even get around that. Math does get the
part of what's
pickup though.
Part of what's going to make Math and Guinan a tough team is they both play exceptional defense. So even though you saw Guinan get kind of trucked by some unfortunate Thor's hammer's gravity press combos, Math still hasn't taken a point of damage. And you know, even if you can get the edge on one, can you get the edge on both?
No, and we do see that they're already about halfway through their builds, so they've got a lot of one-use skills. If it becomes a war of attrition, I got to think Joker and Sadistics are not in a great place there.
I mean, Sadistic looks like he's in a trouble spot now because I think Guinan's going to try and just keep him totally away from his base and away from his skills, see if he can't put some damage on.
He's opened up a side spot, get a few points of damage in. He does give it up, though. Might be digging for some more support to get Math's attack back to normal. Joker looking like he's going to come give some pressure. The re-in.
Oh my goodness.
Does miss the other grab
Talk about an
press.
extra life on that.
Yeah. Sadistic, though, look, just not having much of attacks there. Reborn goes down again, MrMath with the same quick pickup. Although I would say Joker and Sadistic are in a pretty good place if Sadistic does have some more skills. +9 might not be able to do anything if he doesn't have... Oh, okay, he's got something he can spam now.
Yeah, the double team is proving brutal right now. Very, very hard.
Luckily, he's got that Fortress is very resilient defense. Math coming in to look like he can try to take some of the aggro. We'll see if Reborn wants to go on offense. He does catch that
Got the
sword. There we go. That's going to put Sadistic in a tough spot. He'll probably camp his spawn with the weapons he has. Looks like he's going to go try to force him out with the vibration. Yep, does force him down.
Oh,
Matt's waiting
that
with the
might
ice
be
sword,
it.
and that ice sword's probably going to prove to be it. He does a good job jumping the vibration, but it's very hard to jump vibration and avoid the sword. That's going to be a very, very volatile combo. Oh, and a very close
Way to
match
come
of
back.
Jokerz and Sadistic. Had him in a tough spot, but you just can't get Math down before he gets those pickups, and they're able to wait him out.
It looks like they're
All
going in reverse order.
As I say, let's see what direction we're going. Back to Palace. We do get a rare look here at Reborn's skills. I don't like the names of these, though. Big Bird, Hot Turb. Come on, guys. Do better.
Thought it said hot turd.
Might as well be.
I mean, I think this has got a really exciting potential for the match. Joker and Sadistic definitely caught Math and Guinan on the back foot a little bit. You know, whether you call that arsenal choice or whatever, that's a big testament to how well they played it. And it just took a lot of resilience for those two to climb back in and win it into the end.
I'm
I
not
think
gonna
we're going to see
lie.
another really good match.
I think if we had seen a different spawn, if those two did not have spawns that were directly across from each other, that might have gone a different way completely. If Jokerz and Sadistic had the two close spawns to each other, they might have been able to get that quick damage in and force a really long, drawn-about pickup. You know, Math being able to just cartwheel going straight down the highway certainly made those pickups a lot easier. But, I mean, even Reborn as a jumper, that's still pretty good defense, all things considered, with the +9 and everything else you're dealing with. Not
Yeah,
much
he
you
didn't
can
even get to
avoid,
use
and those
his
combos
decoy.
were just really well done.
With his spawn, like, there's no chance to use the decoy at all.
No,
They probably
and
plan on that.
those Thor's hammers came out of just the sky right above him at an angle you can't see at all.
And that'll give a
Nothing.
jumper nightmares all day.
Yeah, nothing you can really do as that as the jumper. But you see a little bit of trash talk probably going on right now, which is the most fun of the game, I would imagine. Okay. So what do you guys think? What do you want to see on Palace? What do you think takes Palace here?
Don't know. It's the magic of it.
Right.
I think it's the rush, though. Whoever starts doing the damage early.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think on Palace it's all about controlling those spawns, either blocking somebody from the top or controlling the top. As long as you can get a rush in, quick damage, and control those areas, you can kind of keep
Well, it looks
pressure
like
on this entire
Kamikaze had a
match.
really good read on Guinan. Those two vacuum slashes are going to come in handy early.
Yep. Okay, looks like he's running the very similar kind of melee build, though. He does overwrite. He must be looking for something, maybe aura, to get through.
Yeah, it's a
We'll see.
really interesting choice that he wouldn't run, go back, but
Yeah.
I think his value on developing and getting an early jump on whatever the big strategy is going to be the determinant for why he did that.
Well, he also gets a quick glacial, but doesn't use the vacuum slash. Now he's overwriting some. Now he overwrites it altogether. I don't know why you don't just throw it out.
Yeah, it looks like he definitely needs aura. Doing some
Yeah,
digging.
but why not? Why not use the skill and then
Yeah,
just
I
go
would've
back and
used
pick
that.
another one? He was already over there. If it misses, what have you lost? But okay, definitely a lot of turbulence. They're worried about something. Jokerz does have that yellow. I don't believe we've seen what it is yet. Very well could be orb or amulet. Math just rolling around. I think checking him out a bit. Joker's already off with a bunch of aura. We might see some charged particle.
Oh
some
man, and the hits
vibration
just
out
keep
of him.
coming for Guinan. He cannot get that next aura particle for the life of him.
He's burned through quite a bit of shields and attacks already. I don't know if he gets rid of the Psycho Shell there. I don't know if I agree with that one, but it does
Cleans him
take. If Jokerz did not have Orb or Amulet, it does take the Tiger Strength. We didn't get to see Sadistic's green, but probably along the lines of Tiger Strength.
It might have been stimulate.
Math.
He wasn't able to get a handle on it until 7. It might have been a stimulate. He might have just taken permanent +2 damage off the board.
Might have. Math does
We've
go
seen
over
a
there.
dash from
Does.
Jokerz, by the way. That was the yellow. He did use it.
Okay. Gotcha. I couldn't see off screen. All right. Looks like Gaignun is getting into it. Does eat.
Yeah, that was some
sword
fan
there, but he's got
investment
the
fan
fortress
invest.
ready. If Sadistic turns around and uses it again, he should be able to take it. Jokerz. Oh, he takes a lightning sword. It's glacial, but I don't know if Sadistic's gonna really throw the flame sword. Does good dodge.
Oh,
Math comes in. It's with a big ice sword. Not afraid to hit Gaignun as well. Which,
it does take his blazing bullet, and that's a brutal.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it was necessarily a bad call. Sadistic does still end up throwing the sword, loses his flame sword. Good patience out of Gaignun to finally take that sword. Sadistic's and Joker here, just kind of using and losing skills a little quickly, leaving them in a vulnerable spot.
I
we
think
do
that's a
see
testament to Gaignun and Matt's strategy. They went after him with lightning swords, with turbulences. They have fortresses for the swords. They're really taking everything they can get from these two.
Yeah.
Matt is doing work with that sword, though.
Yeah, I will say now you having them on the back foot without defenses, without attacks, and they're not by their bases, they're in a really tough spot. So there, we do see the quick pickup there. Chasing Math a little. Reborn just fine, letting Math run around so he can dig.
He keeps the blazing
Matt
bullet
doing
even though he
okay.
can't use it. That's a really interesting call.
After going through the vacuum slashes. Oh, it does get off a good shot with a railgun. He does end up losing the railgun. He's got Excalibur ready, though. Oh. Doesn't
Manual aimed.
strike with it. So a little bit of a good resilience out of Joker and Sadistic here. For being on their back foot, they've definitely dragged Reborn and Gaignun. They've dragged Reborn and Math down to him. That's going to be a big kill, though.
If you're Sadistic. I think they sent
Yeah,
Matt up there to
Sadistic-
flush him out.
I think he was trying to get that decoy
There he
off,
goes.
which would have saved Jokerz. I think he just missed it by the angle. It's going to be tough to get a pickup. Oh, good
Great
dodge.
But it
Oh,
might
but he
not
catches
be
the
enough.
flame
He
sword.
might be
Not
a
a nice,
little
though.
too far.
I don't know if we've seen his defense. He might have a shot. Oh, it's glacial. No, that glacial's not going to be enough. That was some good walking of those swords, but that's just a tough position to be in, especially when they don't care about hitting each other. Throwing Excaliburs and flame swords everywhere, a one-way glacial's not going to block it. All in all, though, that's another good one. I mean, Jokerz and Sadistic are taking these losses, but they're close every time. They're dragging them down. It's just a matter of trying to kill both Reborn and Math. And I don't know if they're quite able to keep them down. They're going out with hands without shields. You know, that lightning sword, I think, has been more brutal than we've been realizing.
Absolutely. I know our camera angle was behind Gaignun, and we saw him struggle in the early game, but Math obviously did a lot of work. Hard to infer, but
No, yeah, we could see Math out the corner of our screen going on the offense on the 2-1. Reborn was kind of bait there for that other lightning sword, too. I'm not sure if it got a fortress, but it definitely got a couple defenses out of him.
well, we've got an interesting spawn situation on Sign. We have the two teams right next to each other, adjacent.
We got the Luna Force already down, Boost Mine's going up, and Reborn will have a heat. He'll be ready to go with a pretty vicious Willow once he gets that started. Math, of course, already up there, almost near Vibration, if that's what he intends to do. Sadistic's already boosting up his speed, though. He's got an invulnerability on right now. That's kind of an interesting call.
Well, after, really defensive and a race-oriented game from Gaignun to Math, you gotta love the decision to get aggressive.
Yeah, he does finally use his heat, so he's got an angle on him.
Yep. Excellent team call to try and get Jokerz off Blazing to stop him from harassing Math. It's a really good synergy on that play.
See a big Willow does land. It's Jokerz.
And you
Sadistic
hear
pushing the attack.
Sadistic using Dance of Death. He's obviously packing some heavy heat.
Yep.
Looks like we're going to have some fireworks.
That lack of shields again, though. He's trading his damage pretty quick. Looks like they gave up targeting
And the
Math.
speed
They're gonna try to
absolutely
get the
won't
Lunar
help
Force.
against something like Will-o'-the-Wisp.
or at least put the pressure. Yeah. And there is vibration, and a wonderful vibration by Math.
And
Catches
not a
him while he's
position you want
waiting
to
out
be
the
in,
willow.
trying to dodge willow and vibration, or at least erase them or
Yeah,
something.
you're not going to be able to. Good jump, but Willow's getting spammed. Joker does jump or fall. Hard to tell in that situation which one it really is, but he does get a shield. We'll see if he can't get a pickup, but Math just looks like he's trying to get an angle to keep that vibration pressure on. We got a Willow Ran with the heat. It's going to be a pretty brutal combo. Shield already got snapped there. Taking a little vibration damage.
Yeah, it's not gonna be an easy pickup with no defense.
No, and Joker's, even if he gets the
Nope, there it is.
pickup, is probably, that's another, a really good combos with the Willow and the Ran and of course the angle and the vibration, but them spawning together right there on the same sides just makes where Sadistic died just a brutal death spot. So we do see the quick 3 and out, but by no means were those easy games. I mean, you saw them go down really low, and you had them on that first match on Highway. If they take that momentum there, that could go a different way entirely as far as these matches. So a really good showing by Jokerz and Sadistic. I don't know if I'm looking forward to playing them, but I am looking forward to see what they bring throughout the rest of these matches. Edie, anything?
Oh, absolutely. If you look at, Guinan and Murder splitting up, in some ways it's a good thing because you've taken the big guys out. In some ways it's horrifying because these two individually are still beasts. Two teams that I think are definitely favorites of the tournament. I think this series is a great example of why, you're still going to be afraid of Guinan. I don't mean that as a slight to Math, obviously. Math is also an incredible player. We just didn't see him in the last tag tournament, and I bet this is going to be a team that's going to have a long, long run because both of them are so strong. We saw that from Math on the Highway game especially.
I don't want to give him too much praise, though, because I want to throw some shade at Reborn. I know he switched over to that Freya jumper, and I've seen him do quite well as a Freya jumper. I don't know if this was his strongest Freya showing, and I'm wondering if he's still lingering in the room and he wants to comment on that.
I only dodged one thing in total on Highway, for the record. I believe it was Thor's Hammer Grab Press. Didn't jump the Rian, did jump a Psycho Blade. On Palace, it's interesting because they didn't really attack me that much. I mostly just took stuff from their hands with Fortress.
Yeah, you did stand there and take it. That's what I saw.
straight jumped a Flame Sword and got hit once by Math and got kicked like twice. But I also dodged like 4 hyper kicks. On Cyan, they didn't attack me once, right? Yeah, so I don't know. I didn't get a chance to jump very many things.
Okay, fair enough.
It was definitely a good showing from both teams.
I will give the credit that not only did I not jump the Rian on Highway, I also used my eraser at the wrong angle to that Thor's Hammer and took a ton of damage. So,
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But, like I said, all in all, good match. Looking forward to what both teams bring going forward.
thanks for watching, guys.